Where were we? Shall we? To hat you eating? Ah, tip the hat to what you're eating too. Whatever it may be. Whether you're eating ice cream, with goodies in it, 'cause I'll tip my hat to that twice. 2 hats. I'll tip this hat, and then I'll tip that hat. 2 hats tipped to you. Albert was here earlier, and we went up and did and gone and traveled from the Las Vegas desert up to Utah to a little portion of the Grand Canyon. And it's really pretty. Yeah, let's do that again. Tip your top hat. I get it. I get it now, Colette. I do. I understand it. It's called a top hat because there's so much room under there, you can fit an entire another hat under it. Oh, I gotta tell him to leave, don't I? Roops. Head back to the Lucky 38. Alright, Boone. Head back to the Lucky 38.
If that's what you think. I'll make my way there.
Alright, Jed. Are we ready to roll?
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road? Hang on. Ain't you the one that wiped out the Crimson Caravan's Vegas branch not too long ago? Ought to thank you for that. Knocking McLafferty out of the running gives Happy Trails a market to expand into.
Yeah. Hopefully. So we're gonna go to New Canaan. I haven't been through Utah. What's it like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about. That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Really now?
Shoot.
Tell me about your Happy Trails Caravan Company.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
How come?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
Okay.
Shoot.
Alright, let's roll.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
Relax. I've humped this load across the Mojave on my 2 feet long enough. I can handle it.
All right. I reckon you know your limits. You keel over on me out there, though, and I'll leave your ass. After we take everything useful you crammed in your pack.
Why the weight limit?
A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air.
Alright, let's roll.
You sure about that this time? We ain't coming back for a while.
I got you.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us. The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Okay. So we don't have the equipment to make it back through there. Oh, they're getting shot up. Truth be told, they get shot up no matter what. Ain't nothing we can do about it. So basically, we just got everything we left behind laid out for us. Ooh, a sniping rifle. So how are you doing, Colette? I cut some gems, some gemological stone pieces.
Has your life taken a
Is that the only one we get? Yep, cut me up some gems. That's the thing that happened. Shaped up one of those pieces of opal. It's got a little divot underneath of it. And we'll go under that under the microscope cam, but I think instead of grinding down to get rid of the divot, I'm going to use my little Dremel buffing wheel and dome it out on the inside. I don't know, but maybe it's here for you. Okay. Let's try that again.
Hoy, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Civilized land? What do you mean by civilized lands?
I mean the lands beyond the valley. The place where the cities never fell. Where people don't live in tribes and forage just to survive. Joshua keeps saying it isn't paradise out there. But how can it not be, compared to this? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Joshua will want to know about you. Please, go to our camp on the Eastern Virgin. Tell him how you came to be here.
All right.
Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Hmm. Oh wow. Reaching a summit gives us +3 perception for 3 minutes. That's a pretty good deal. But it's only when this guy's with us.
Hold up. See that log over there? Take a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there.
Ooh, a fresh potato.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Yeah. Hey, you want some stuff?
Now you're thinking like a hunter. I like this plan. You're starting to sound like the old Joshua. Okay, got it. Now you're thinking like a hunter. I like this plan. Up close and personal? Well, as long as keeping my distance sounds more my speed anyways. Well then, let's get to trading.
Ooh, I should have got bullets before I came here. You know what you really want is the compliance regulator. That's what we need to get.
We follow this path for a while. Nice view of the river. Yeah.
Neat.
Please.
Whoops.
Whew. That was some kind of lucky. Guess that one was all full of gecko, eh? Don't get used to it, though. Yaoguai are plenty mean as a rule. can take the path north here if you want, or head east over the ridge. There's a nice view from the top of that cliff, if you want to look.
Boom, bear. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, look at all that. Talk about some Grand Canyon. Okay, so where's a place to sleep? Is there a campfire around here? I'm gonna try and finish this clear blue topaz that I just started. For the show Sunday.
Some kind of view up here, eh?
Yes.
If you know how to look, you can spot all kinds of landmarks from up here. Look, I'll show you.
Wow. Okay, so one thing we're gonna do is find the compliance regulator. I talk about it a lot, and you'll find out why. Probably not fully appreciate it until we go to the Deathclaw Sanctuary. Fallen Rock Cave, which is east. Here's the Dead Horses Camp. Okay. Can we go there yet? And there's some ledges. We need like a parachute or something. Hang glider.
You see the dead sentries? Shamans say our enemies' souls are trapped in them. But those were serious about our enemies.
Okay, yeah, we're trying to go up here.
Down this path to the north. Hope you don't mind getting wet. These paintings show the dead horses' victories against other tribes. Lots more of them since Joshua came to us.
Oh, okay, this is all part of the thing. I like how they got fish swimming around in here. Isn't that neat? I mean, it's just a neat little view, you know? I could hang out here. Catch some dinner. Yeah. You know, the only thing about out here is the lack of tartar sauce. I mean, catching the fish is the easy part. It's catching the American cheese slice. And then getting the plastic wrapping off of it. That's the hard part. Catching the fish is the easy part. It's getting that plastic wrapper off of the American cheese slice. Man, that's hard. Ladies, if you can do that, you got yourself a diamond.
There can't really be a place where people go into big buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table. Nearly there now. Watch out for traps in the water. To keep the white legs out somehow, eh? Here we are. Joshua is just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
I love you too, Colette. Yep. They do work for that. Just saying. You know, I use them every time I need a band-aid. I'm like, fuck. I'm already pissed off because I need a band-aid. I'm not going to mess around with things. And I just, and I got myself a bandage. It's genius. I mean, it's pure genius. Ooh, that's a fast fish. The point is, compliance regulator. Oh, there's the... No, don't shoot at her. Aw, what a bunch of crap. Dang it. We're supposed to find that thing's baby.
Here we are. Joshua's just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
Okay, it's here or here.
Sure.
Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I was so sure. Okay, so it's either here or over there, which involves going up that way. We already came that way, so it's not there. It's here. It's over this way. Gotta be. Uh-oh, they're coming at me. I found their little one. What are they upset about now? Scared them off or something. Oh, I've got to give it some kind of food. That's what's up. Yeah, it's like directly above Angel Cave and back from it. So it's like over here. So that little blip on the marker is probably it. It's not up there. Is it down here and I missed it? Youch, youch, youch. It is down here and I missed it. Both. Both of those things. A fresh potato. Yeah, I should have eaten the fresh potato. Oh. That was upside down. I'll give the French potato to the ram. Okay. That's a good idea. I think that we have to give him a yucky fruit. It's like it's called a banana yucca fruit. We have to talk to somebody before we can just give it to him. This game's weird. Where are we going anyway? Oh, it's just a sloppy, slimy cave and somebody was living in here. Well, that works then. Oh, there's a banana yucky fruit. But also, this is another thing. I think we have to pick it from a special place. So, that's a thing too. That's a thing too. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Not sure what I'll be doing, but I'll be here. And you can't talk to me either, and you won't be able to see me. So it'll kind of be like I'm not here all week. Thank you. Thank you. Like it very much. Oh, survival cache. Okay, we're supposed to discover 6 of those. I forgot about that. Like, on the ground somewhere? Maybe it's in a different part of the cave. Oh, there is a different part of the cave. What was it tripping? It's gotta be some grenades or something, right? Oh, it's like a back passage. Still, we didn't find the gun. Just supposed to be like on or behind the reloading bench or workbench. Thought it was near a couple of crates. Which makes me wonder if it maybe fell through. There it is. It's just hiding. It's all good. It was hiding from us, but it's just keeping itself safe. That's all. Just a matter of safety. The, best gun in the game right here. Just, you know, not doing anything, just kind of hanging out. Not much to it. But there's a lot to it. Oh, wow, that was last year. 5 days on foot, can't sleep. Or no, not last year. That was a couple 100 years ago. That was like just after it happened. Outside, like nothing happened. Sky looks wrong, that's all. Hike back to overturned National Guard truck near Twerkerville. After blisters heal, maybe. Looks like USGS team was researching something in cave, cleared out when bombs fell. Left equipment behind, probably families to run to. Said this out loud 1,000 times, walking here, maybe writing it. Feel more like you heard you were right. I was north of Spanish Fork, took 77, Provo Bay, clear town. Would have been home in an hour. Engine died, truck just stopped. So did a Chrysler in the other lane, knew right away. First nuke hit inside a minute. I was looking south, lucky because the flash behind me so bright the world looked like it was on fire. Old couple from the Chrysler were screaming that they couldn't see. Saved my eyes, counted 12 more flashes in the next 7 minutes. Ground shook each time. 18 seconds later, nothing hit for half an hour. Took a look. Globe on fire where you and Alex were. Didn't know what to do. Grabbed my pack and rifle. Saw to the old couple. Told them they're gonna be alright. 5-day hike back to Zion. Stop running off to the wild. Man belongs with his family. You were right. Let's see. Black rain falling. Geiger jumping. Bottling water from the cave. Dead outside. Can't look. Geiger lethal. Goes lethal 15 feet from the cave mouth. Do the math. Radiation goes down before water runs out. Or I never leave the cave. Let's see. Then there's a year later. 2 months in the cave. Still lethal outside. Army said 2 to 4 weeks. Less than a month's water left. Been mopping condensation off the cave walls. Bringing shirt into bottles. Trading calories for water. Food stocks holding. Thanks to United States. If there was even a chance, I'd run outside. Let's see. Windstorm out there for 2 days. Radiation down 500. What happened? The snow glows green. Radiation low enough I could risk short exposure. Cave stream now drinkable if I use red drugs. Nothing alive out there. Okay, so that's the survivalist cache. There's 6 of them. That's one of them. So we got 5 to go. Now we gotta go get follows Chuck and talk to Joshua Graham. I think I'm gonna call it a night though. Get a little bit of sleep. Goodbye.
Right behind.
Two bears high-fiving.
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham?
I'm looking for Joshua. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Or Joshua Graham.
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
Yeah.
You wise for Auslander.
Let's see. I'm gonna grab a drink before we talk to Joshua Graham Crackers.
Feels good to be doing some actual scouting, not just following. Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy. Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai out where you come from, huh?
And this topaz is just looking so delicious right now. I wish I had some candy. Some orange candy that I could just... Because I know if I start chewing on this topaz, it's going to taste like clear and metal. Clear and aluminum metal. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like clearness. You want to taste what clear tastes like? Stick in a piece of topaz.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
How do you know so much about what happened to me?
The dead horses are capable scouts. Nothing passes into or out of Zion without my hearing of it.
I'm here with the Happy Trails caravan. To make contact with the new Canaanites.
Happy Trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the New Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other New Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on.
What do you need? What's going on?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
What do you mean by taboo?
The Sorrows believe in a spirit that lives in the caves. Say the spirit punished them once for trespassing. They put special marks around the cave entrances to keep people out. It doesn't work on the Whitelegs, of course. But the dead horses are spooked.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follow's Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Yay! Things.
The way I heard it, assault upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
Ooh, a hot dog with cheese? Oh. Yeah. I need some sleepy pie. If not, let's see. Where's it at? If not, like, we'll see tomorrow. But if I don't end up featuring this topaz, which is kind of white, but it's got blue in it on one side, if I figure out the final shape for it, it's a nice piece of topaz. Then it will either be this green piece of peridot, which has a lot of cracks in it and I'm worried about it, or it'll be this aventurine we've been working on, which is really cool. It looks way better than this in real life. Or maybe it'll be this piece of topaz. Probably be a good idea to feature that one if I can find the video for it. We've also got this piece of chalcedony ready for the dot, but I'm not going to feature that. And then there's this piece of opal. I did a little bit of work on it. It's the one with the hole in the back, the divot. And then there's this piece of kunzite, which I flattened off. And it actually has way more color than is showing right now. It's pink. And oh, here's the piece of opal with the other part. So you can kind of see, based on how much it sticks out, how deep the divot would be inside the other one. And that's pretty much it. So I will get some sleep and hope that we all have ourselves a nice, wonderful, lovely, warm evening. The green. I just did a green one though. Right? Black, green. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. After I get it polished. Have a good have a good night.